Hey there. I wanted to share just briefly in this video the idea of peace. Many of you are familiar with the serenity prayer. And in the serenity prayer, it talks about finding peace through two ways. One is accepting situations that we cannot control or change and accepting them for that. And then also having the courage to change things that we can change and need to be changed. And then it says, can we have the wisdom? It says, may I have the wisdom to decipher between those two situations. Let me just read the prayer to you real fast. It says, God, give us grace to accept with serenity the things that cannot be changed, courage to change the things which should be changed, and the wisdom to distinguish the one from the other. There's a whole second half of this prayer that a lot of us may not even know about. Oftentimes, in fact, pretty much all the time, when I see the serenity prayer written out in any form, it's just this first part that I read to you, but there's a whole second part of that prayer. In the description below, I have included a link to a video where I talk about the second half of the prayer. If you're interested in watching that video, just click on it and it'll go directly to it. But in that video, I talk about the foundation of the prayer and why that foundation is so critical. But in this video, I just want to briefly talk about this idea of finding peace in situations that we cannot control, and then also in situations that we can change, and understanding the difference between the two. You know, there's a lot of situations that we can't control. Right now, at the time of this video, we have the Russian-Ukraine war going on. We have inflation going crazy. We have gas prices, changing daily, and it can be very maddening. It can be very frustrating. It can lead to somebody being overwhelmed at times because of the price of gas, for example. We have to decide what do we have to cut out of our lives in order to be able to put fuel in the tank just to go to work each day. So in all this, we can find distress. And the one thing that we have to remember is we can't change those things. We have to have wisdom to understand that those things are above our pay grade. We cannot change any of those things that I just mentioned. So the best thing we can do to find peace in them is, one, accept the situation. Doesn't mean we have to like it or agree with it, but we have to accept it that, these are things that we can't change. Now, what are things in our lives that we can change? Focus on those. Maybe it's attitude. Maybe it's how we look at life or how we view people. Maybe there's somebody in our life that we're angry with or bitter towards, and we can change that. We may not be able to change the person that we're angry towards or bitter at, but we can change our feelings. We can do those things. We can have wisdom to understand the things that we can change. Anyway, finding peace, there's lots of ways of approaching that subject, and I would love to be able to talk with you about it if you need my help. All my contact information is below, but I'd love to help you understand how to find peace in your life, especially right now with everything that's going on. Remember, click on that link below about the second part of this prayer as I talk about this prayer from the relationship of God and finding peace with God. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.